Okay, here she is. She is here. Arrived a couple of days ago. V62 was completed a couple of days ago, taken to the post office, and it's gone through okay this time, so it's taxed already, and we're just going to wait to hear from the DVLA when they've confirmed that I'm the new keeper. So the last couple of cars, the post office have not been able to tax them, so they've had to go in the post with a check, but no, this one's gone through. So what do we think of it so far? Been parked away from the house just because just of space and stuff like that. We'll start on the outside then, and I have, if I'm being honest, I have looked into it already, just because I've had to move it, so I know a bit about it, but I haven't looked into every single nook and cranny. So let's start on the bumper. Got a tiny few little, got that little mark there, but there's no cracking on this bumper at all, nothing at all. So this is not going to need a respray in any point, and there's no marks on this boot either. Got the toe and eye hook, so that's good, but there's nothing going on, nothing problematic at all. And the exhaust, that looks new as well, so that's good so far. Plenty of tread on the tyres on these Excelon tyres, plenty of tread on them, that's good. And if we look down the side, there's absolutely no issues with this side at all. There's no dinks, there's nothing at all. The only thing I think here, there's a few little marks here, there's a tiny bit of a bulge here. Again, not really sure where that could have come from, whether it be jacking or from the salvage yard with their forklifts. So this tyre here, it's a bit worn on the outside, as you can probably see, and the tread, these Firestones are going to need replacing. There's let's see if I can get in there. I think these are going to need doing. So but I've got a couple of those at home, so we don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, we've got this here, so that's going to potentially need some work done on bringing that back up to colour. Then on the front here, there's absolutely nothing really going on that's problematic, I don't think. Oh no, I did notice this here. I think, yeah, that's a scratch. That's a scratch. That's deep because you can put your fingernail in between that, so that's a bit disappointing. But otherwise, this has had a new number plate, so I think, as per what they said before, they said this is a previous Cat N. I think this has had a frontal already, at least, because these aren't chrome. I've just noticed that these aren't chrome. These are like matte chrome. They're not like, can't even see my face in them. They're like some sort of cheap alternative. I don't really know what's gone on there. I mean, you're never really going to know, but they're certainly not the actual chrome itself. But otherwise, no issues with this bumper. So this is where we get to the problem. This has obviously been clonked here, and it's pushed in here. Got a clonk there, and then it's pushed out the bumper here. This bumper can easily be salvaged without any issues at all. There's no crack, nothing. It's just small little paint marks and a little clean, and then just sort out this up here. I think this is absolutely fine, but you can see the DRL's gone. That's all been nicely cracked up, and the headlight here, that's all gone as well. So we're going to need a new headlight, and we're going to need a new panel. The bonnet has remained unscathed, so not overly sure exactly what kind of accident or what kind of incident has resulted in this being pushed, these being damaged, but the bonnet and the door itself is absolutely fine. The wheel appears to be straight, and there's no marks on this hubcap, so it doesn't indicate that the car or whatever it has hit has then, you know, hit this, because this is just absolutely fine. The tyre got a bit of tread on it, but not a massive amount, so I'd probably change both of them, and also change because they're best to have the same brand. But other than that, that's the major damage. Now the door, apart from probably needing some small little touch-ups on the paint here and down here, the door has not been damaged at all. So it even looks like when you open, or when you try to open the door, it makes a relatively clean cut here, and it doesn't actually bend or do anything to this door, so that's good. The sill itself, again, got an ever so slight bulge here, tiny little bulge there, but the sill is not too bad at all. And then for the rest of the side of the car, there's absolutely no issues at all. Nothing at all. Again, we've got loads of tread on the back here, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I've noticed there's a dink here. Don't know if you can see that in this light. Should be able to pull that out. But yeah, then on the roof, no dents on the roof. So at the moment we are talking about 2 new lights, new wing, 2 tyres. Those are at the moment, what needs to be done. Oh, I forget. So inside, I don't even think these seats even need work on them. I mean, there's a tiny bit of a water stain on there, but they really are, to be fair, for a 2012 car, these are in remarkably good condition. I actually think for the interior, the person's actually looked after this. I say that, yes, okay, there's grease on here, but that could have been from like the recovery agency and various other people getting their hands on it. It might not be from the owner. But this car smells absolutely divine. The sheer amount, I'm going to have to get in this, but it's going to be bloody hot. The sheer number of Yankee or Wickford and Co air fresheners is immense. I don't know where they were, but there was loads, literally loads in here. There's absolutely tons of them, but it's made the car just smell really nice. I would say it's non-smoker, but we have, where is it, in here, look at this. I don't know, are these like portable vape things? I don't smoke, so I don't know. I think they're portable vape things that you buy from like service stations or something. In fact, that one, I think, has not even been used. I wouldn't know. Hold on, let's have a look. How do these things even work? I think that's not been used. I think you just suck on it or something. Anyway, you didn't join this channel to find out all about vaping. So yeah. So let's just list these up here. Strawberry is the strawberry ice is the go-to vape, it would seem. So we've got empty ones of those. Right, so what have we got in here? Coors Light, Nebworth, Royal British Legion card of some sort, membership card, Royal British Legion. Well, got more of these. I think that's a new one as well, you know. Oh, watermelon. Watermelon. I'm going to whack these up here. What else we got? Bits of random broken plastic. That's going to be from the headlight, isn't it? Oh, okay. We found out who potentially owns the car. Born 1986. So, ibuprofen. Is this strawberry or watermelon? It's watermelon again. So where was the car, roughly? Stevenage. That's where the car... So the car is delivered from Oxford, but it appears that it comes from Stevenage. Got a few coins down there as well. So yeah. So nothing particularly juicy. Although I do fancy like a strawberry cocktail right now. I really do. Don't know why. Nothing in there, and I've already checked in under here. There's absolutely nothing at all either. This is all in place. This isn't broken, so that's good. That is not moving, so that's good. We don't get any aircon. We get your stop start, and yeah, there's no other. This is literally your bog standard pop. Put that back in there. Got a phone holder, but yeah. So there's no change in fuel. Still got a quarter of a tank, and we did get this that was left in there, which could be a Bluetooth receiver. So I might not need to get one, and it might just instantly connect to the radio. So that was already in there. But yeah, no USB. So that's what that's going to be for. I think they had a bit of heartburn because they got the old Gaviscon double action in there. And then in here is like masks and just some general litter. The CD, you'll be pleased to know, for those that love knowing if you get a free CD, I did get a free CD. It's Adele with the album, was it 13 or something? Apparently that's quite a sought after album, so that's pretty good. So that's not really that it's not really probably got any value to it now, to be fair. But yeah, so got small little mats. They're not the Fiat mats, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. As you can see, they're so thin. They're just going to slide about. They're really not even worth keeping in, to be honest. So I'll probably take those out. Then we've just Interesting. And we've got one of them, but there's nothing else in the back here to look at. So that's going to be the inside of the car. However, what I'll do, I've got to make sure I get out without causing too many issues with the side wing. Door handle's all good. Inside the rear, we are missing the parcel shelf. That's a little upsetting, because while I'll sell it without it, and I won't even really mention that there is no parcel shelf, the actual value of those are like £25–30, so that's a bit of a shame. However, the space saver has not been used, so that's good. That appears to be all in order, so that is good. The wiring appears to be all fine, but I'll double check that obviously at some point as well, when it comes to like testing the lights and the rear wiper here. We'll pop the bonnet now, because I said I've sort of driven this from literally just down the road from the house to this parking space. Bear with me. We checked the oil first, and there is not much in there at all. So I'm really not going to run it, or literally just got this to here and then just left it. There's a few little weird things about this one. So this is all shredding. Not really come across that much before. And then we've got like this little heat sink. Like, I've never seen that as well. Never seen that before. Don't really know what that's there for, because there's not really anything here for it to sort of get hot. But this is not in the best condition at all, which is a bit weird. The battery is a good amount of power. It's a 60 ampere one, so that's quite good. Here they've strapped this down. That's been strapped down. And here, as I think I may have said before, they're always broken. These are always broken. And that is gonna, when that starts, and somehow, not sure what we're gonna do about that. Because I don't really think I haven't got this piece, because this piece normally sort of all comes together and then it's screwed into here. So not really sure what I'll do about that one. I haven't checked the filter, so that's got to come out at some point. But the oil level is not good. That is the oil level. Barely anything in it. So, oil has been ordered, and I'll do the oil and the filter as well. But obviously we don't get aircon, so this is and that's broken, but somehow that's ended up, that's completely and utterly broken. So somehow that was placed in there like that. So that's got to be fixed as well. But otherwise, when you look down here, it all seems to be good. However, I'd actually argue, yeah, see, look, if you look at this, the that's bent, but not the leg's straight, but the actual the plate is bent. So it's definitely had a frontal at some point. and but luckily the leg's obviously been fine. It's just it's bent the plate. But yeah, so it's a shame that, because that looks, oh no, look, if you look, the back bracket's gone, and then you can see all the marks around these for some reason. It could well be that this bonnet is not the original bonnet, and that could be changed out if it's had a frontal. So yeah, I'll shut this. So that is the 2012 Fiat 500 pot with driver side damage and 64,000 miles on the clock. Delivery from Oxford to me was £113 to sort of northwest Hampshire, which is like an hour and 20 down the motorway. But yeah, that is it. So thank you for watching. Just lock it. Thank you for watching. Obviously subscribe to see how we get on with sorting this all out, and how quick we can sort this all out, and what else needs to be done, whether it's brake pads, etc. There's obviously a few little things that the MOT has brought up that we're going to change, but that's it. So yeah, hit the like button, comment if you've seen anything that I've missed, and subscribe to my channel for even more content from me in regards to this car and the R-Bath, which is nearly done. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you all again very, very soon.